tomorrow afternoon, I will have a similar meeting in Homa Bay with the stakeholders from Homa Bay, because I want us to critically have a conversation and a discussion on the priorities, the concerns, the agenda you want us to address, God willing, when we form the next government. I want us to agree, and I want you, when you go to vote, I want you to vote for an agenda and a plan, right? It is the only and surest way, when you vote for an agenda and a plan, that you can participate in moving your country forward. So that is the frame of this engagement. I have listened very carefully to the issues you have raised. They have been documented by Dr. Asienga is there, and Dr. Machuka is here, Machuki is here, and the good man Pokea, who was an economist at the Central Bank of Kenya. So we have a robust team of people who are harnessing and synthesizing what you're saying. And it doesn't matter the language you're using, it doesn't matter whether it is in Dhuluo or broken Kiswahili, we will get it fashioned into a proper economic plan for us. It is true that we have a serious issue on sugar in this sugar belt. And we need to sort out the sugar issues, the sugarcane issues in this region. It is true that we have a deficit of between 400 and 500 metric tons yearly that we have to import. It is also true that our farmers are not being treated well. We have arrears due to farmers. We have challenges of the infrastructure of roads, as has been said here. We have challenges of the condition of the factories that we are running, especially the government-owned ones. We've been working on a privatization program for the last 15 years, and we haven't quite gotten where we want. And I agree with the person who said here, there is a problem of goodwill. There is no sufficient political goodwill to sort out this issue. Let me give you some statistics on that subject. In terms of acreage, we do, and let me take, for example, let me give you two examples. Central Province, we do the same acreage on tea as we do in this belt on sugarcane. We, however, earn 120 billion Kenya shillings from tea. On the same acreage, we earn 18 billion shillings on sugarcane every year. Do you understand what I'm saying? The same acreage, from tea, we earn 120 billion. The same acreage on sugarcane, we earn 18 billion shillings. 6 times different. Are we together? So we need to have a candid discussion. We need to have a candid discussion on what is it that we need to do to our sugar or sugarcane so that the farming community engaged in sugarcane can earn relatively or as close as possible to the farmers who grow tea or other crops. Are we together? There will be a candid discussion on the opportunity and opportunity costs that we need to do. I have had a discussion with the economic players in this industry. Either in the process of privatization, we must find a way of making sure that the cost of production of our 1 ton of sugar, the world average is 250 shillings per ton. We are doing 800 US dollars per ton. So we need to have a kind of discussion. And it is the duty of all of us to see what improvements can we make, what investments can we make. Is it the condition of the factories? Is it the variety of the sugarcane we are growing? Because our research went down when we got rid of the various sector the sugarcane facility that was in charge of research and the rest of it. So we need to have a kind of discussion. Otherwise, we are letting down our farmers. Too many people are working too hard and earning very little. We are actually wasting their effort. We have to candidly address ourselves to that. I think the issues that have been said about the shifting of the headquarters to Kisumu, that's positive, but that's not the solution. We really need to think deeply and critically on what needs to be done. And some very candid discussion and courageous decisions have to be made. The details was given to us by Mr. Omolo, Mr. Joseph Omolo, very good details. I value the input that Mr. Omolo has put in this. And we will shortly be speaking to you with our economic team so that we can get some details on the proposal that you're making as people from this region. The other subject that was aptly put across is the subject that was done by Justice Omondi. Be able to create the infrastructure for whether it is games, whether it is the